Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday devotional on this Wednesday, May the 12th, from the South Freeport Congregational Church. Well, I know that it may be that there's a bit of a glare seeing my face, but today I couldn't pass up how beautiful the clouds are behind me and use that as a backdrop for today's devotional. So, wherever you are right now as you are watching, I invite you to take a pause. Just take a deep breath with me. Whatever the stresses are of the day, just let them go for just this moment. And so we offer the prayer, "O holy God, we welcome you into this place where you abide with us as we gather in these moments of stillness and reflect on you." Amen. Well, there's a story in 1 Kings chapter 5 where King Solomon is seeking to build a great temple to God. It is a temple that his father, King David, was never able to build. Now, as the story tells us in 1 Kings, Solomon used 30,000 men to help build this temple. And thousands of these men worked at the quarry, removing large blocks of high-grade stone that would be used to provide the foundation for the temple itself. Well, this last week I was in 2 days of what we call at the company people leader training, and it's required training for all of us. We watched a number of videos, have a number of conversations, and one of the videos that we watched talked about finding purpose in our work. There was a story that was told about a man who was walking along and he saw 3 men that were working. So he goes up to the first man and he says to him, "What are you doing?" And the first gentleman looks up at him and he's working with brick and he says, "I'm laying brick." So then the man goes to the second person and he asks of him, "Sir, what are you doing?" He answers and says, "I'm building a wall." Then he goes to the third man and he says, "Sir, what are you doing?" And this man in particular, he offered up a grand explanation. He says, "I am building a temple to God. I am building a cathedral." And I imagine that that cathedral is very much like what maybe King Solomon had in mind when he was building his temple. That was this man's purpose. He was building a cathedral for God. It got me to thinking about that question first of, what are you doing? And I think we could easily reframe it and reshape it into the question of, why do you come to church? What is your purpose in coming to church? Now, granted, we're not able to be physically together right now in this pandemic time, but the time is coming soon where we will gather once again. And there is that question, why do we come to church? What is our purpose? How would you begin to answer that question? Many years ago, I would have started to answer by saying, well, it's how I was raised. I was raised that you go to church every Sunday. Maybe some of us answer that we come because we love to sing and we love the music. Maybe some of us would say, I come because of the community and because of the social aspects of church. And then there may be those grand answers of, I come to worship you, oh God. And as we come into our times of worship, as we gather on Sunday mornings, may that be the reason that we truly come. And so we offer up that prayer to you, oh holy God. We come, we worship you, we bless your holy name, and we thank you for the blessings of this life. Amen.